Hello guys, welcome back to another video of The Daily Dobby, and today, courtesy of WizardPhD and Go Shiny Hunter, which a link to their channel will be down in the description, we are going to be taking the Halloween quiz on Pottermore. And they both took this quiz, and I don't know what scores they've gotten. I haven't seen their videos yet because I'm going to take it and see what score I get and then compare it against theirs. So, and then after that, Keaton's going to take his quiz, and we'll see how that goes because he's not read any of the books. So, that'll be interesting to watch. So, let's get right into it. Who did Harry spend the day with on Halloween in his third year? Professor Lupin, Hagrid, Professor Dumbledore, or Filch? I'm going to say Professor Lupin. This is what I think. Oh, that was correct. I got it correct. That's good. In Harry's second year, Nearly Headless Nick celebrated the anniversary of his death day. Which one was it? His 300th death day, his 500th death day, his 100th death day. Oh, this is hard. This is really hard. I'm going to say 500th death day. Oh, that was correct. Oh, that was a guess. Blind guess. Which spell did Professor Flitwick first teach Harry, Ron, and Hermione on Halloween? Wingardium Leviosa, Lumos, Oxio, I believe is how it's pronounced, or Expelliarmus? I'm going to say Lumos. No, that was incorrect. It was Wingardium Leviosa. Of course it was. No, not Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Get it right. How did the magical community of Godric's Hollow commemorate the death of Lily and James Potter on Halloween? A statue of a doe and stag, a statue of both of them, a statue of them holding a baby Harry, or a statue of them in their school days? I think it was a statue of them both. It was a statue of them holding a baby Harry. Of course it was. Gosh darn it. Which Hogwarts portrait was attacked on Halloween? That would be the Fat Lady. Correct. I got it correct. This is 5 out of 25. There's 25 questions. Why did Harry, Ron, and Hermione get sidetracked on their way back to the Halloween feast in their second year? So, they were caught by Filch, they were chased by Peeves, Harry's scar hurt, or Harry heard a voice in the walls. He heard a voice in the walls. I remember this. Yeah. Which of these was not served at Nearly Headless Nick's death day party? Rotten fish, putrid fruit, moldy cheese, or maggoty haggis? I do not think maggoty haggis was served. Oh, that was incorrect. What was putrid fruit was not served there. That's, I don't know. None of it's edible. Guess that's not real great that was not served there. Which extracurricular activity was canceled in Harry's fourth year due to the Triwizard tournament? That would be the Inter-House Quidditch Cup. They had to cancel it because they had to put the maze in for the Triwizard tournament. At the Halloween feast in Harry's fourth year, in what order were the school champions chosen? That would be... Victor Crumb, Cedric Diggory, Fleur Delacour, or Harry Potter, or Fleur Delacour, Victor Crumb, Cedric Diggory, Harry Potter, Victor Crumb, Fleur Delacour, Cedric Diggory, Harry Potter, or Cedric Diggory, Victor Crumb, Fleur Delacour, or Harry Potter. I think it was Fleur Delacour, Victor, and then Cedric, and then Harry. And that was incorrect, of course it was. It was Victor, then Fleur, then Cedric, then Harry. I really need to brush up on the books. Who did Nearly Headless Nick ask Harry to impress at his death day party? The Grey Lady, the Wailing Widow, Edmund Grubb, or Patrick Delaney Podmore? It was Patrick Delaney Podmore because he was in charge of the Headless Hunt, which Nick wanted to join. I remember that. Correctamus. Who was bitten by Fluffy on Halloween? Rubeus Hagrid, Neville Longbottom, Severus Snape, or Quirinius Quirrell. I hope I pronounced that right. I never can pronounce that right. It was Severus Snape. Why was Ginny Weasley concerned about what happened on her first Halloween at Hogwarts? She was frightened by the carved pumpkins. she got embarrassed in front of Harry, she lost her wand, or she couldn't remember what she did that night. I don't think she could remember, because she was being possessed by Tom Riddle to do terrible things with Chamber's secrets. Yep, that was correct. I'm doing pretty okay. Which regular school event at Hogwarts often coincided with Halloween? The first Quidditch match of the season, Fred and George's first major prank of the year, the first potions exam of the year, or the first Hogsmeade weekend. I think it was the first Hogsmeade weekend. That was correct. I'm doing pretty good. A lot better than I thought I would. I thought I would do pretty bad. Select all that apply. Which decorations were added to the Great Feast for the Halloween feast? No, the Great Hall, sorry. Carved pumpkins, colored candles, singing toads, live bats, or flying orange streamers. I think it was live bats. I think I remember this. Right. Oh, select all that apply. I'm going to say carved pumpkins, too. Submit. Oh, there was also flying orange streamers. I got those two right, but forgot the flying orange streamers. Who was petrified on Halloween? Colin Creevey, Mrs. Norris, Nearly Headless Nick, or Justin Finch Fletchley. It was Mrs. Norris the cat. So remember, Harry and his friends got in trouble for it. What entertainment did the Hogwarts ghosts provide for the Halloween feast? Choreographed haunting, formation gliding, synchronized floating, or musical wailing? I believe they did formation gliding. I'm going to put that. Oh, that was correct. That was a guess. I'm glad I got that correct. Why is Halloween an important date for the wizarding world? Duh. There's wizards, witches, monsters. Halloween. No. It's the anniversary of Voldemort's disappearance and the end of the first wizarding world. It's the date of the first ever Quidditch match. The day of the Battle of Hogwarts. It's the anniversary of Hogwarts being built. I actually know this because the other day I actually found out that Lillian James Potter died on Halloween. I did not know that before. I must have read that in the books and then completely forgotten about it. So, that is the correct one. What color were the sleeping bags Dumbledore conjured when all the students had to sleep in the Great Hall on Halloween? Orange, yellow, purple, or pink? I'm going to say purple. That seems like a color Dumbledore would like. That was correct. Where does the fat lady escape to when she is attacked on Halloween? The painting of fruit outside the kitchens, Professor Dippett's portrait in Dumbledore's office, Sir Cadogan's portrait on the 7th floor, or hiding in a map of Argyllshire on the 2nd floor. I think it was Sir Cadogan's portrait. And that was incorrect. She was hiding in a map of Argyllshire on the 2nd floor. Why was the Potter's home in Godric's Hollow not repaired? The curse that backfired prevented it from being repaired. It was left as a monument to the Potters. It was too dangerous, or most witches and wizards were too scared to go near it. I do not know this one. This is actually kind of hard, because I can see it being left as a monument, but I can also see that a lot of witches and wizards were afraid to go near it because of the fear of Voldemort. And that was incorrect. I guess it was left as a monument. I chose the wrong one. What happened to the Weasley twins that meant they spent most of Halloween in the hospital wing? They got in a fight with the Slytherin Quidditch team. They tried to fool Dumbledore's age line. They were badly burnt by some blast-ended scroots. Oh, blast-ended scroots. Those are scary. An experimental wizard Wheez's joke backfired. I think they tried to fool Dumbledore's age line. Yep. I'm doing okay. Okay. Select all that apply. Which of these guests were sat at the high table for the Halloween feast during the Triwizard tournament? Igor Karkaroff, Barty Crouch Sr., Barty Crouch Jr. Barty Crouch Jr. was not, because... Oh, wait. Yeah, I was, because he was disguised as Mad-Eye Moody. Madame Maxime or Ludo Bagman. I'm going to say... Oh, Karkaroff, I think, was missing that day. And Barty Crouch Sr. was not there, so it would be Barty Crouch Jr., Madame Maxime, and Ludo Bagman. I'm pretty sure. Nope, I guess it was everyone except Barty Crouch Jr. Oops. For what crime was Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington? I love Nearly Headless Nick's name. I just love him. Inexpertly executed on Halloween. He accidentally gave a lady-in-waiting tusks. He accidentally engorged the rose garden at Windsor. He accidentally blasted a hole in the side of Westminster. Westminster Palace, or he accidentally confronted Henry the... I'm not very good with Roman numerals. I believe this is the 8th. No, 7th. Let me say that one. Nope. He accidentally gave a lady-in-waiting tusks. Okay. Where did Hogwarts get its giant Halloween pumpkins? Hagrid grew them with a bit of help. They were imported specially from Diagon Alley. They were grown in Hogsmeade, or Professor Sprout grew them in the vegetable patch. I knew Hagrid grew them, and he used a little bit of magic, and he asked Harry not to tell because he thought he'd get in trouble for it. Next question. Oh, this is the last question. What entertainment was Professor Dumbledore rumored to have booked for the Halloween feast in Harry's second year? Spellbound, the Weird Sisters, Dancing Skeletons, or the Hobgoblins? I think it was the Weird Sisters. And it was the Dancing Skeletons. Few results. What did I get? Your result. That's the Spirit. 15 out of 25. Ooh, 60%. It's a lot better than I thought I would get, though. I thought maybe like 40 or 30. So much happens at Halloween, and you've tapped nearly all of it. If you eat a slice of maggoty haggis, we'll give you top marks. Promise. Very nice. Well, now we're going to hand it over to Keaton, and he's going to take the quiz. So, let's see how that is.
Hey guys, like Clay said, it's time to take the Halloween quiz. I'm kind of nervous for this, mostly because I have only read up to the 3rd book, and I didn't even finish that book. I only got halfway through the book. So yeah, this is going to be interesting because I know this quiz is based off the books and not the movies, and the movies don't tell you a lot that the books do. So, it's time to take the Halloween quiz, and let's hope, by me blindly guessing, I can do better than Clay. Because I can do better than Clay, and I haven't even read the books. You get what I'm saying? But, on the other hand, I like to call myself a Harry Potter fan. I am, but on the other hand, I haven't read the books. Well, I've read the books, but not all of them. So, technically, I can't call myself a die-hard Harry Potter fan. But that depends on this quiz right now. So, let's get started. Okay, this quiz is the Halloween quiz on Pottermore. So that's the website we're using. Link to Pottermore and this quiz will be down in the description if you guys want to check this website out and do more quizzes that are Harry Potter related. So we'll put the link down in the description for you guys to check that out, and you guys can possibly do the Halloween quiz as well. And send us your scores, and yeah. Maybe we'll have a ranking. Maybe we should have a ranking. That would be a good idea. Yeah. On the fly ideas. Okay, but let's get started. Okay. Who did Harry spend the day with on Halloween on his 3rd year? Well, let's just see. On the 3rd year, who would Harry spend time with? Well, Hagrid, I'm pretty sure he spent his first year with Abel Hagrid or Dumbledore. Again, sorry if I make any of you guys mad in this video because I have not read the books. So, stay in your chairs and don't get mad. But Professor Lupin was a new character introduced in the 3rd book. So, it would only make sense to have that new character in the Halloween time. So, Lupin. Okay. Was I right? I think it was. Yeah. Next question. In Harry's 2nd year, Nearly Headless Nick celebrated the anniversary of his death day. Which one? Oh no! I have to give the year? No! This is actually my favorite part of the book that I wish they included in the movie, because I would really like to see how they would have incorporated this. Like I said, I did read up to the 3rd book, halfway to the 3rd book, so I did get to read the 2nd book and about Headless Nick's death day party. But now I'm trying to remember because I haven't read those books in like 2 years. Oh no! So that's 100. Let's see. He was in an army. He was in the war. So around that time, I would say 300. 300 is a weird number because 1 and 5 are those numbers that's like, well, 5 is right in the middle of 10. 1 is like right off the bat. So 3 is an odd number to have in the listing.
Stop stalling.
I'm sorry, I'm stalling, Clay. It's 300. No, it wasn't. What was it? It was his 500. What? 500 death birthday parties? That's a lot of birthday parties. A lot of cake that you can't eat either. Because he's a ghost. He can't eat cake unless the cake's ghost cake. That'd be weird for Harry and all of them, though, because how'd they eat the cake? Which spell did Professor Flitwick first teach Harry, Ron, and Hermione on Halloween? Oh, was that on Halloween that they taught Wingardium Leviosa? Lumos was Lupin, I thought. Wait, no, it wasn't. What? Ooh. Okay. Lumos Accio, I might be saying this wrong, Expelliarmus. It wasn't Wingardium Leviosa, there's no way. But Flitwick taught them Wingardium Leviosa first, which means it might have been Halloween, because it said first teach Harry and Ron. He got to talk to them all these spells on Halloween, but he first taught them Wingardium Leviosa. I'm going to go with that. Or it could be Lumos, because spooky times, dark times, let's go Lumos, because it's going to be dark. Lumos. It was Wingardium Leviosa. When you second guess yourself and then you're wrong. Okay. Moving on. How did the magical community of Godric's Hollow commemorate the death of James and Lily Potter on Halloween? A statue of a doe and stag, a statue of them in their school days, a statue of them holding a baby Harry, a statue of them both. A doe and stag would be cool, but why would they do a doe and stag? Well, I know this is the Patronus, but like, why? What in Godric's Hollow would they do the deers? Just a statue of them both seems like just a normal thing to do. Because holding Harry is just like, really? No. And then a statue of them on their school days. Why would you do their school days exactly? So, I'm going to go statue of them both. I want to say it's the doe and stag as well, but I'm going to go with the statue of both because I don't think they would do the doe and stag. Was I right? I was wrong. It was a statue of them holding Harry. This is just a great start. I only got one question right out of all of them. Which Hogwarts portrait was attacked on Halloween? That was the fat lady, wasn't it? Yeah, well, it should have been the fat lady. I'm hoping it's the fat lady. Is it the fat lady? I was right. Yay! Why did Harry, Ron, and Hermione get sidetracked on their way to the Halloween feast in their second year? I'm trying to remember if that was the first year they got attacked by a troll. First or second year. They were caught by Filch. They were chased by Peeves. Oh, I missed Peeves. Peeves was good. I like Peeves. But they weren't chased by Peeves, I don't think. Harry's scar hurt. Harry's heard voices in the wall. Okay. Basilisk. Okay. I want to say they heard voices in the hall, or in the walls. They followed them, got caught by Finch. So Finch technically did both. But I'm going to say Harry heard voices in the walls. I'm going to say that. Okay, that was correct. Okay, I do know some things. Oh, crap. Which of these was not served at Nearly Headless Nick's Death Day party? Okay. We have rotten fish, maggoty haggis, moldy cheese, or putrid fruit. Rotten fish seems like something they would serve. Maggoty haggis. That's definitely something. It's so weird, it seems like it would be in the movie, or in the book. So I'm going to say that's real. Moldy cheese, yeah, it was in there. Putrid fruit. Well, you need something healthy with all this other stuff. So the fruit has to stay, the cheese has to stay, it's the fish. No one brings rotten fish to a birthday party. Let's just be honest. It was the flippin' fruit. Why am I... I'm going to say this right now. Every single answer I've answered right now has literally been my second guess. I've chosen an answer and then second guess. I'm just going to stick with my first answer from now on. Which extracurricular activity was canceled in Harry's 4th year due to the Triwizard Tournament? The Gobstones Club, the Interior House Quidditch Cup, the Slug Club, the Dueling Club. Well, in the Goblet of Fire movie, I'm going to go off the movie because I've only seen the movies. In the Goblet of Fire, there was no Quidditch. So I'm going to go with Quidditch. There was no inter-house Quidditch team. And I am right. There we go. We're kicking it up. Okay. That's a picture from Hogwarts Mystery. Okay. At the Halloween feast in Harry's 4th year, in what order were the school champions chosen? Oh, crap. I don't remember this. Harry was last, so that's a definite. Cedric was after Harry. Was it Victor? Wasn't Victor? Okay. I'm just going to remember because the movie, it was the girl, then it was Victor, and then it was Cedric, and then Harry. So, was it right? I was wrong. It was Victor Crone went first. No! I thought Victor was second. Okay. Moving on. How did Nearly Headless Nick ask Harry to impress... Oh, no. Who did Nearly Headless Nick ask for impress at the Death Day party? The Grey Lady, Edmund Grubb, the Wailing Widow, Patrick Delaney Pottermore. With a name like that, there's no doubt about it. That has to be it. With a name like that, Podmore. The Grey Lady, meh. Edmund Grubb, yeah. The Wailing Widow, no, not really. Not feeling it. It's this. There's no way. Yeah, see? Right. Patrick Podmore. No, I don't know how to say his middle name. Sorry if I mispronounce any of these things. Who was bitten by Fluffy on Halloween? Well, Hagrid owns Fluffy, so definitely not him. It was Quirrell. No. Snape. Snape was bit, because that's how they thought Snape... why Snape was under it, because he was bit, and he was limping, so that's why they were questioning Snape over Quirrell. So it was Snape. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now I'm starting to use my noggin. Why was Ginny Weasley concerned about what happened on her first Halloween at Hogwarts? She got embarrassed in front of Harry, definitely. She lost her wand, nah. She couldn't remember what she did that night. That could be it. Okay. At the moment, the most logical answer is she couldn't remember what happened last night. Because she was controlled by Tom. And that was correct. Another correct answer for this guy. Which regular school event at Hogwarts often coincided with Halloween? Fred and George's major prank of the year, the first potion exam of the year, the first Hogsmeade weekend, the first Quidditch match of the season. Potion exam. Potion exam, definitely, because I feel like I read that so many times that there was a potion exam right at Halloween time. So I'm going to go with potion exam. I was wrong. First Hogsmeade weekend. Okay, moving on. Select all that apply. Which decorations were added to the Great Hall for Halloween's feast? Carved pumpkins? Definitely. Flying orange streamers? No. Colored candles? No. Singing toads? Yes. Live bats? No. Why would you bring live bats into a Great Hall where they eat? Bat poop? No. No thank you. But singing toads are okay. Colored candles? No, not colored candles. Flying orange streamers. I feel like that's something they would do. Okay, carp. Who was petrified on Halloween? If I remember correctly, on my last question, I said they got Harry heard noises, and I believe I was correct. So what that means is it was Mrs. Norris was petrified on Halloween, because Headless Nick and Colin Creevey were petrified on the same day. No, I'm thinking of someone else, am I? Okay, I'm just going to say Mrs. Norris before I say something stupid. Okay, that's correct. What entertainment did the Hogwarts ghost provide for the Halloween feast? Formation gliding, choreographed haunting, musical wailing, synchronized floating. Okay, back to this question. Personally, I think I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to guess on this one. Not like I've been doing that all the time. I'm gonna say, seeing how in Harry Potter they sing a lot. They had singing toads. They had singing hat. They had a singing Hogwarts song. I'm gonna say musical wailing. Oh, that's wrong. They had formation gliding. That's a little awkward. So, let's move on. Okay, why is Halloween an important date for the Wizarding world? It's the anniversary of Hogwarts being built. It's the anniversary of Voldemort's disappearance. That could be it. It's the date that the first ever Quidditch match took place. The day of the Battle of Hogwarts. Well, they celebrate Halloween a lot, so I'm going to say it's the Voldemort thing. Yeah, it's correct. It's like everything else happened after, besides the building of Hogwarts, which is like everywhere celebrates Halloween, so it's not just Hogwarts. What color were the sleeping bags Dumbledore conjured when the students had to sleep in the Great Hall? Purple. Doesn't matter. They're always purple. I was right. Every color purple. When you think of magic, you think of purple. That's it. Don't think of any other color. Purple. That's just the color you go with when you think of magic and stuff. Okay, what does the fat lady escape to when she's attacked on Halloween? Sir Conington's? Nope. Professor Dippett's portrait? The painting of fruit outside the kitchen? Hiding in a map of Argynshire on the second floor. It was a map of Argynshire. And I was correct. I'm making a comeback, Clay. Beware. Why was the Potter's home in Godric's Hollow not repaired? It was too dangerous. Most witches and wizards were too scared to go near it. It was left as a monument to the Potters. The curse that backfired prevented it from being repaired. First one seems logical. Second one seems logical. Third one just seems mean. Fourth one is just stupid. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, I choose you. Okay. I'm just going to say witches and wizards were scared to go near it. And I was wrong. It was a monument for the Potters. Why would you make it a monument for the Potters? That's where they died, and that's like a battle. It's like putting a battle scene and leaving the dead bodies as a monument. It's a monument, guys, for the people who died. We're going to leave your dead bodies on there. But they didn't leave the dead bodies. What I mean is, they left where they died a monument. So they couldn't have fixed it up and said, this is where they lived. This is where they had joy and had fun and all that. No, they keep it right where they die, where all the sadness and all that stuff is just built up. And they're just like, yeah, that's going to be the monument. Wow. Great. What happened to the Weasley twins that meant they spent most of their Halloween in the hospital wing? An experimental Wizard Weasley joke backfired. They got in a fight with Slytherin Quidditch team. They were badly burnt after some blast ended scripts. Don't know how you say that. Sorry. They tried to fool Dumbledore's age line. age line. Just seems like something they would do. And that is a definite yes. Select all that apply. Which of these guests were sat at the high table for the Halloween fest during the Triwizard tournament? Was it Ludo Bagman? I'm going to say yes. Bannon Maxine? Yes. Barty Crouch Jr.? Technically, Barty Crouch Sr. was there. Igor. Barty Crouch Jr. didn't sit at the high table during Halloween. He showed up as Mad Eye, but he didn't really sit down, did he? I think they were all there but Barty Crouch Jr. Barty Crouch Sr. was there. I'm just going off the movies right now, so I'm not sure about the books. The movies, they're all there. Barty Crouch Jr., aka what used to be Barty Crouch Jr. disguised as Mad Eye, showed up. So I'm gonna say this is all of them, and I'm right. I got them all. Hey! So far, we're doing pretty good. Let's keep rolling. For what crime was Nicholas D. Mimsy? Okay. Executed on Halloween. Yeah, whatever. He accidentally gave a lady in waiting tusks. He accidentally confronted Henry VIII. He accidentally blasted a hole in the side of his Westminster Palace. Westminster? Sorry. Names? Can't do it. He accidentally engorged the rose garden at Windsor. I cannot pronounce any of these names. I'm so sorry. It's been a long day. I want to say he blasted a hole in his side because it just seems like something random. She's like, oh, hey, you accidentally confronted Henry VIII. Okay. I don't care. I guess it's the 7th. Henry the 7th. Okay, never mind. He blasted a hole in his side. I'm going to go with that. And he accidentally gave a lady in waiting tusks. I was on a roll, and then I failed. Failed at it. Okay. Where did Hogwarts get its giant Halloween pumpkins? Hagrid grew them with a bit of help. They were imported, specially from Diagon Alley. Professor Sprout grew them with in a vegetable patch. They were grown in Hogsmeade. I'm going to say Hagrid. Because this is literally, the picture they show right here is literally outside of Hagrid's house. I'm going to say Hagrid with a little bit of help, and I am correct. What entertainment was Professor Dumbledore rumored to have booked for their Halloween feast in Harry Potter's second year? The Weird Sisters, the Dancing Skeletons, the Hobgoblins, or Spellbound? I feel like I read somewhere that it was Dancing Skeletons. I just want to see Dancing Skeletons personally. And I think I was singing like the spooky, scary skeletons. I think I was singing that while reading the book. So I'm going to go with Dancing Skeletons. And I'm right. Yes. Let's see. Let's review the results. 25 out of 25. I got the whole 25 questions done. I got the last question right. That's good luck. Please be a good result. And I got a 15 out of 25. I shot a 60%. I forget what Clay got.
60%? I got 60%!
You got 60%?
You haven't even read the books!
I did it! I did it, guys! I'm okay! I haven't even read the books as smart as him. Woo!
Did you guess?
No, I guessed. I guessed them all. I guessed them all. I did not cheat one bit. Well, guys, the quizzes went good. I never expected I would be as good as this guy on the Pottermore quizzes, but I did it. 60%. 60%. So, at the moment, we're going to keep this challenge going. Give a shout out. I'm going to give a shout out, not you guys. I'm going to give a shout out to WizardPhD as well as Ghost Shiny Hunter for keeping this train going. And let's try to hit 100 subscribers by Christmas. I think we made that goal a couple months ago, and I want to keep doing it because we have some a good thing going on right now. At the moment, we want to ask you guys if you guys want to see more Ghostbusters stuff, because that game just came out and I think you guys liked it. So if you guys want to see more of that, leave a comment down below and we will check that out and we will do more videos for you guys before Harry Potter Wizards Unite come out. Of course, Harry Potter Wizards Unite is still going to be our priority, so if any news comes out, we're going to do those videos. But at the moment, if you guys want to see more Ghostbusters, we'll do that. So, what did you guys think of this video? If you liked it, please subscribe. Put a like down below. And if you guys want to subscribe, click over here. If you want to see our last video, over here. Clay, exit us out.
We'll probably have a poll up. I'll try to do a poll over whether you guys want to see more Ghostbusters or more quizzes like this, or more DIY, or what. Just
no DIY. That went downhill. No DIY.
It'll let you guys tell us what you guys want to see. So long for today.
See you next time.